Hey guys, it's Afro Lorraine with Divine Goddess Healing. I'm here today to channel a reading for my feminines, messages from the Divine Masculine. So what messages does he have for you today? What does your masculine want you to know? The energies have been really beautiful lately. If you've been doing your healing work, you know, this can be a very intense time as a lot of things are coming up to be cleared and healed during the retrograde. But I think you'll notice if you have done a lot of your healing work and you're able to release, you're actually coming more into a place of flow and inner balance. So let's see here. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So this is what your masculine wants you to know, is that if there is still any residual resentment or grudges that you're holding in regards to your masculine, that he really wants you to know that you're a divine reflection of each other. So whatever you are focusing on in regards to your masculine is just going to amplify these feelings more in yourself. And so if you've come to a place of really understanding from a place of unconditional love, you're going to create a pathway to union. So if you are still holding any type of grudges, this is manifesting right now in the energies, creating a little bit of static between this connection and needs to be cleared. So he also wants you to know acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. And so I've come into a greater evolution of accepting in this connection at this point, you know, really able to accept everything for how it is and to let it go. So this is really what is being drawn to our attentions right now and what needs to be released in order for us to come back into a deeper bond together. And when we go through these ebbs and flows with each other, allowance and acceptance of what is what creates that deeper bond. And these ebbs and flows just bring us back to a greater truth of the love that is there and that is real. So let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So these all of these messages really kind of tie into the same theme here. So it's all about, you know, allowing the connection to be what it is, appreciate it for what it is, and, you know, simply loving yourself and your masculine and your connection for how it truly is, and not holding expectations. We are really being asked to let go of expectations at this point and to have a truer, deeper understanding, you know, because true love is not possession. It is not bitterness. It is not resentment. It is truly being able to allow, to receive, and to give love in an equal way that is encouraging and inspiring, but is not possessive. Okay, so it is very vital for us to work on truly releasing any expectations and trying to hold our masculines accountable for anything. okay? And on the bottom of the deck, we've got secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So if your masculine hasn't really come forward and expressed how they feel, you know, I think they're going through a lot. I'm really picking up on that. So they might not really be reaching out a lot right now. But there's a lot of inner work taking place, and they might really be going through, I mean, a huge transformation. I know the retrogrades in Pisces right now, and it's heading into Aries, and Pisces is my twin flames sign, so I'm sure there is some deep, major transformational work taking place. And so it is very key to allow our partners to go through that on their own and to just hold space for them. All right, we're waiting results. So your partner wants you to know to be patient. You know, don't sit around waiting and expecting anything, but no, get into the place of inner knowing that everything is manifesting in divine accordance to your highest good. It's happening for you, not to you. And that, you know, they're going through a major transformational growth, and it's really taking place in the heart, and your prayers and your dreams are all being seen, they're understood, and they're being answered right now. So allow your masculines to kind of go through this healing period, because that's what they're really focused on right now. So what do you need to focus on? What does the feminine need to focus on? Self-expression, channel clearly. So if you're being guided to reach out to your masculine during this time, you know, sometimes if it's from a heart place, you know, really depict on the true underlying reason for why you're reaching out or interacting with your masculine. You know, if you feel any type of hesitation, just wait. You know, wait until it's a clear path to express any type of love or encouragement, you know, because sometimes they need that, you know, and it happens at the perfect time when it feels right. Okay, so when you are feeling it, just go with that. And then we have nurturance and self-care, hierarchy versus partnership. So also understand that even if you want to nurture your partner by being positive or supportive, also understand that it can also come off as controlling if it's done, you know, from a place of lack or of trying to control the situation or to temp check them and see how they're feeling. If you're doing it for any inauthentic reason, your partner can feel this. So really learn the balance of that. Give them the space that they need, but, you know, also remain open. Keep your heart open because you are healing their inner child. Okay, so this is what they really want you to know, that it's all about a heart-based energy. Okay, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So some of you might be getting engaged. I truly see this more as an energetic standpoint. I don't typically depict, you know, physical actions, but because this connection is a spiritual connection, and so everything that happens first happens energetically, and it happens on different levels. So there are always different levels of union, and before they manifest in the physical. And, you know, a lot of times these things happen more energetically than physically. So, but I do believe that, you know, if you are allowing this union to kind of unfold naturally how it is and not trying to control it or push it in any direction, you're actually creating flow for a deeper bond of commitment. Your masculine is respecting your respect for the relationship and your allowance and respect for him, you know, to move in a way that is comfortable for him. Okay, so he respects your enlightenment and your trust in this connection. And that is what deepens his bond to you. So allow him to kind of go through this, is what I'm seeing here, because this is, I know it doesn't make sense to a feminine, but the more space you give your masculine, the deeper their love and bond for you will grow. And it will make them feel more masculine, more in control of the situation, more in a place of leading and allowing, okay? Oh, dropped the whole deck. Let's see. Well, not the whole deck, but half of it. Alright, so where is your masculine's heart space? Where is your masculine's heart space right now in regards to this connection? Where is your masculine's heart space in regards to this connection? And we've got Star. So, and then we've got Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck here. So, it looks like, you know, in regards to his heart, he's really, releasing a lot of past hurt and wounds and kind of allowing things to unfold, divinely how they need to. So, he's also kind of accepting something in himself as well in regards to his feminine, and he also sees that reflection in you, that you're kind of at a place like you guys have set your intentions and released your dreams, but you are now in a more calm place of releasing these intentions, emptying your cups so that these cups can be filled with renewed energy and a deeper, clearer love. So that's how he's feeling about this connection and about you. He sees you in a place of deep inner peace and power as well. So what is he thinking about you? What is your masculine thinking about the feminine? And masculine and feminine energies it doesn't have to be gender. So, I mean, you can have a same-sex partnership and one of you be masculine, one be feminine. It just really kind of depends on what energy you identify with more. We all have a little bit of both. So really, typically the readers will be feminine energy, but that's not always the case. I typically do read to the feminine, but take it how it resonates. So what is the masculine thinking about his feminine? Wheel of Fortune. That just flew out of the deck. So, you know, I think he's kind of up in the air. He doesn't really know what to think. You and him both are blindfolded, but you're both like, okay, whatever. I don't know how this turns out, but we're in this together and let's just have fun. And let's see where the energy takes us next, because this is just, we're just totally like not seeing where this is gonna go at this point. So I see this as how your masculine's seeing it, and it's kind of a reflection of you as well. It's like you both are in it for the long haul, but you're both just kind of like almost gambling at this point, because you're like, okay, let's just spin the wheel and see what happens, because we really have no idea, like, what's gonna happen, okay? What's gonna happen? So, let's pull a clarity card. Yeah, we've got the Fool. So your masculine's in the Fool energy. We've got Tower at the bottom of the deck, and this is the second time it was at the bottom of the deck for the Wheel of Fortune as well. So that indicates that, you know, he probably has some anxiety about this connection, maybe, you know, falling apart. And so that's why he's taking a little space, because he's terrified, I think, of this happening again, is what I'm picking up on. But at the same time, he's more in his heart space, and he's kind of like still trying to remain positive, even though he's like completely terrified underneath the surface, because, you know, this is a connection that truly makes him happy, and he can really just, he feels free. Like, even when you guys aren't together, you know, this is kind of how he's going about his day, whether he's at work or, you know, he just kind of like daydreams about you, and he, you know, he's getting very in tune with the signs. He sees a lot of birds, and I think he picks up on that because the feminine, you might be really connected with birds. Maybe you see birds a lot and you see this as signs, and it's almost like you sending your love energy to him, and he receives it through these birds. And so it's kind of like guiding him to the next steps of where he's going. And, you know, he's kind of at the edge of the cliff, and it's like, you know, this could be absolutely a terrible ending and devastating if I take the wrong step. Do I take this leap of faith? But at this point, like, it makes him so happy that he kind of feels, he's feeling more centered and confident that this is right for him. He really has seen the divine evidence that this is meant to be. He just has to overcome these fears that are beneath the surface. And I think that's why he might be maybe a little distant right now. Okay, so just kind of allow him to go through these motions and be understanding, be patient, you know. Yeah, we've got the Hangman. So, you know, of course, yeah, he's still kind of in this energy of, you know, fearful, not wanting to move, but yet he has a lot of passion in his eyes, and you know, he only has this fear because he knows what he needs to do, and he's just kind of like hanging there waiting for, I think, the divine to make something happen, you know, so that it does it for him, you know what I mean? Like, so I think he almost thinks it would be easier for the divine to intervene and create a tower moment so that he doesn't have to, like, put himself through it, you know, like, that's the energy I'm picking up on. So what messages do your angels have for you? We've got gratitude. Thank you. This is a heartfelt thanks to you from someone you recently helped in some way. I, your guardian angel, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love you emanate to the earth, humanity, and all, and those around you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are eternally blessed. May peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. So your masculine wants you to know that you have helped him a lot. Maybe there was something that you, maybe there's a way that you reached out to him recently and showed some support, or just a small act of love, and he wants you to know that it really impacted him, even if he may not have responded, you know, in a heart, like if he seemed kind of standoffish or something, or not very responsive, understand that it did deeply affect him in a positive way, and he doesn't really know how to handle his emotions right now. And you know, it's really important to, you don't need sometimes for people to express their gratitude towards you, to understand that, you know, sometimes they can't express it from a place of humility, you know, of being humbled by such a wonderful gift that you've given them. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes people are so overwhelmed or taken back by the good that people do that, you know, that they just don't know what to say. And so we've got Rainbow. You are a jewel. Even though you may not see it, even the darkest times you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold waits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. Wow, these are the same 2 cards I pulled for a previous reading, a personal reading, and I shuffled the deck multiple times, and both of these cards still flew out together. So this is definitely a collective sign for the feminine that we are kind of all aligned and in tune at this moment. Okay, so we've got self-criticism at the bottom of the deck. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light, even if at times you think you are less than perfect. Remember that God and divine perfection exists in all things. So, feminines, what do you guys need to focus on? Spread your wings and release. So release any old residual resentment or clingy energy in regards to this connection, any unforgiveness. You have to spread your wings. You have to be the Fool, okay, as you spread your wings and continue forth on your journey of faith. Your masculine is right behind you. You are leading the way for him. So release any stagnant energy in this connection between the two of you that is holding you back, and really get into your heart center and have true faith. You have to really, this energy is so massive, this shift that is taking place. It is calling you to really tune into your faith more than ever. I mean, what is holding you back from receiving your true birthright and true happiness? You know, it's yourself. It's your old cycles. They've been shown to you time and time again. And at this point, there's no reason to fear anymore. You see how divinely worthy and loved you are, and that any energetic frequency you decide to tap into and follow, if you're being guided, you know, allow it to happen. Have that Fool energy, have faith, because you are divinely guided and protected by the energy of synchronicity. Okay, so you no longer have to fear and worry and you know, create plans of action and protection, because you have mastered so much. You are becoming an ascended master on your journey, and it is leading you to greater heights. You already have the awareness that you need, you know, to act quickly if you ever needed to, but you don't need to focus on those things anymore. So really tap into a greater knowing and allow the universe to really take hold of your future. Let it go completely. Just release it all. Your intentions have been heard. They are manifesting, and you have nothing to fear. It is only love. It is only love that is coming in greater and clearer. Wow. Yeah, we've got the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups, the perfect combination. I mean, this is like, you know, two of the best cards in the deck. Okay, so we've, so this union is really taking hold. It's manifesting, before our eyes, as you watch this energy is coming in to manifestation. And these cards also flew out. We've got Judgment. We've got the Six of Wands. We've got the Nine of Wands. And the Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, through this judgment, we are being released of all the old toxicity that was in our systems. The retrogrades are clearing out our energy more and more. We are rising above and out of the pits of despair, and this energy is like really mirroring the judgment energy. You are rising out of the pits as a transformed butterfly. You are at the end. You are completing this massive shift. You have reached you are like at the very top of these stairs of this karmic completion that is coming to an end of pushing through your fears and your knowing to get to the top. You are the Mother of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, you know, and your masculine sees you as a queen. He sees you as his queen, and he sees you as very nurturing. He sees you as the mother of his children, potentially, you know, if he has children or if he wants to have children with you. This is what he sees in you and with you. This is the energy that he wants to manifest with you. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. These are really amazing cards. Yeah. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. You see how rapidly this energy is transpiring the more you get in tune with your faith and your purpose. New beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Wow, we have the Sun. So this is the ultimate goal with your twin. We've got the twin flames here, you know, like just reveling in this bright, beautiful energy. You're coming back into the truth of your inner child, your true soul, and the things that bring you joy on your path. Okay? We've got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. And on the bottom of the deck, release your ex. This time has come to clear your energy. So when it comes to energy clearing, you are not only, maybe do you need to release any third-party situation in your life, or that's coming to a close, but you are also releasing your counterpart in the form of the person that you perceive them to be previously. Okay, so any type of resentments for any actions that they've caused, that have caused you pain or hurt, you're being asked to release that, okay? Because they've transformed, just as you have. Trust that they have transformed and they have learned their lessons as well. So we've got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So again, when you communicate with each other, communicate from a heart-centered place, because this is what attracts your masculine. He's not attracted to calculating. If you're trying to be calculating or do things from a place of control, this doesn't resonate with him, with his energy. He loves the energy of who you are when you first met. You know, remember what those good vibes were that you felt, you know, not necessarily when you got in, if you got into a energy of chasing, but but he admires your open-heartedness. Okay, so learn to tap back into that energy without being smothering or controlling. Okay, really get in tune. Okay, be the Mother of Cups, the Queen of Cups. He sees this energy in you as well, just this person who is capable of ultimate, you know, emotional fulfillment, who can fill his cup as well. You have just this almost godlike energy and forgiveness and understanding that he admires so deeply about you. Yeah, Six of Cups. So this is what is taking root in this connection more and more. You guys are coming together as equals, and he wants you to know this. This is why he has backed off a little bit. So if you've come forward at all, he wants you to know to allow him to come forward so that he can be an equal partner in this. Okay, so when he is ready, when the timing is right, if you need to release any third-party situations or exes, this could be what is also keeping him from coming to you in that equal energy. Okay, and we've got Six of Coins in the bottom of the deck as well. So equal give and take, you know, abundance, you know, physical abundance, emotional abundance. The number 6 is all about relationships, couples, you know, a happy home. So these are all great energies. Yeah, 8 of Coins at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, a mutual investment and work that you've put in, you know, you're receiving the fruits of your labor. We have Judgment again. So this is a time that is really maybe even testing you, but you are succeeding. You are succeeding. We've got the Hierophant. So you are really learning to pause and to take divine guidance through each step. You're learning to feel more your way through these energies. And we've got the High Priestess. Yeah, so, I mean, perfect counterparts. So you are also in tune with your feminine energy, your intuition on both your masculine and feminine sides, tuning in with your divine counterparts, higher self as well, taking the nudges and intuitive signs and moving in accordance to that on how to flow, staying in the ebbs and flows with grace and vulnerability and trust. What beautiful energies today, guys. That's great. Yep, we've got soulmate again. Yes, this is your soulmate. So if you didn't fucking know by now. So, yeah. This is beautiful. So really dive into this beautiful feeling. This is the feeling that you feel when you're with your partner. You know, really dive into those good, beautiful, vibratory emotions, because when you feel this way, your partner feels this way. And you are attracting this mutual love. Empowerment. Stay in your true power. Do your work. Get into your higher vibratory state, and the longer you can stay there, the quicker you're manifesting this union. Okay, guys? You really have to master this understanding. stop doubting yourself, stop getting into fear mode. And when you do, be conscious, at least, you know. If you can't control how you're feeling, at least be conscious and be gentle with yourself, and do not act from any low vibratory energy. Wait until you come back into an energy of the sun and enlightenment and clarity, acceptance of love. This is all you need to do. We have the 3 and the 8, the number 11, 4 and 5, 9. So we've got 9 for ending. So come into this completion of your self-empowerment, your true feminine energy and essence, and your true acceptance of this love, the number 11 for soulmate, twin flame energies. Okay, divine union. This is the divine truth and outcome that you desire. Allow it to unfold and manifest beautifully how it is. Accept this love for what it is, without titles, without expectations. Learn to give and allow and receive, and trust that this union will become more solid as you can become more fluid and get into the energies of flow and letting go. So thanks so much for tuning in today, guys. That was a really awesome reading. So I really hope it resonated with you. If it did, feel free to like, subscribe, and share. If you would like a personalized reading, or if you'd like to send a love donation, the links are down below. If you want to do any deeper healing activations, I do also provide light language transmission sessions in which I tap into your personal energetic field, and I create a personal transmission for you to listen to. And what it does is it embeds new healing codes into your DNA, and it will gently release any old DNA codes that are of lower frequencies that no longer resonate with you in your truest self, and it will gently release these and ignite the new light codes within you to bring you to a deeper state of union. So if you're interested in that, the link for that is down below as well. Also, check out my Etsy shop, Shamanic Alchemy Art. If you'd like to purchase any of my healing shamanic artwork for your home or office area, or anywhere that you need deep transformational healing and change, my artwork is extremely intensive and powerful, and holds very specific energies for spiritual purposes. So whatever you resonate with is what is your spirit is calling to clear and heal. And when you follow your spirit and make any type of purchases in regards to your soul work or your spirit, when you are in resonance with that, that is the best thing you can do for yourself, is that self-investment, because I'm telling you, it will transform your whole life. So my artwork is amazing. As soon as I started creating my own artwork, my whole life is transforming in many ways. So there's nothing more powerful than placing energy artwork in your home to transform the energies of your home or your office, your meditation area, you know, and it will help you transform from the inside out as well. So check that out as well. Also follow me on SoundCloud at Alpha Lorraine. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. This was a great reading. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.